Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Martin Swale and I'm going to be showing how to draw the eyes from different variations. Sometimes when we have to draw like a portrait or something, we find it very difficult to draw the eyes. Like we ask ourselves some questions. Why is the eyes so slanted or straight? Why is it so complex? So in this video we're going to be breaking it down from the sketching to the shading on how to draw the eyes correctly. Okay, so I started with drawing some lines around the paper before starting the actual drawing. So the process of sketching is the basics of any drawing. It makes you have a wider concept of the portrait. At this point, you have to make sure your pencil is as light as possible. This is so important in case you want to erase a particular area of the sketch. You won't want to go too hard on the paper to avoid damaging the paper. Okay, so the materials I use for this drawing is a 2B and 4B Faber-Castell pencil. So these are both soft pencils which you can use for darker shading. I use the 4B to create more shades and texture around the 2B pencils. Okay, the next material I used was a pencil eraser and A3 drawing paper, a tissue paper for blending. This is a good improvised material because of its soft feel. It helps you blend and spread out the graphite around the paper easily. I also use the cotton board, which is also used for blending. I use this when I want to make precise and detailed shading, and then I used a technical pencil. So this is basically the materials I use for this drawing. I will leave a comment for the materials below in the description. So moving on to the shading, I love to do it in layers, first layer, second layer, or even more. But it depends on the amount of intensity and texture you want to create around the eyes. This also applies to every area of the drawing. Now, the most important part about shading is the ability to create a clear difference between the light source depending on where the light is coming from. As you can see in this drawing, I tried as much as possible to draw out the details and highlights in the eyes. At this point, you have to be very patient with your drawing just to make sure you enjoy the process as much as possible. Just make sure you enjoy the process as much as possible. It's okay to make mistakes. As far as I know, it's one of the reasons you get to become more skillful in your drawing. Making more highlights in the eyes, I will recommend a pencil eraser. Because of its pointed end, it helps you create a more precise detail into the eyes, and it helps bring out more realism and texture around the eyes. Another material I will recommend is a kneaded eraser. It's really good for details too, but I didn't use it in this video. The whole point is the consistency, going back and forth around the drawing and making highlights around the eyes to make the eye look more realistic, and also the patience. Please don't rush your art. Where you're tired, you can take a break, listen to music or anything that makes you comfortable. Just make sure you enjoy the process. Okay, so basically this is the whole process of drawing different variations and positions of the eye. Let me know in the comments what you think, or if you have any questions regarding this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.